What's up, JPC gang? Welcome back to another episode of Jam Pack Cooking. That's right, your boy Chef Ray, Mr. Money. We're gonna do some lasagna, baby, but it's gonna be flavorification through the roof. Delicioso. And you know we like the edges with the little cheese and crispification. Let's jump right into this video. This is another episode of Jam Pack Cooking. Let's eat 52. Let's go, baby. Hi, JPC gang. What's up? What's going on, baby? Look, check this out. This is what we got. We got about 15 cups of water here, maybe 20. It's enough to where we're gonna submerge our lasagna pasta in the water. What you wanna do is get you some salt. You don't want no blend water, no blend pasta, baby. So get you some salt down in there, maybe about a tablespoon or two. Let it come up to a rolling ball. There's all type of pastas out here nowadays. We opted for the kind that you have to boil. You have to get this stuff tender and hit it with the juicification. It's gonna become refortified with the salt water, the brine, and we're gonna use it to layer our lasagna with, baby. As you can see that it's starting to get the bubbly. We almost there, but we want it to be a hard ball, a rolling ball. Rolling ball, right here. It's a hard boil. That's what we wanted at, man. You don't want it to be all that simmer. No, we need this to ball. We gotta hit these things here with the tenderification. It's got to become refortified. Everybody got their take on this, but you know, some people say it works, some people say it don't. But what we're gonna do is drizzle us about a tablespoon of E.V.O.O in there. The good stuff, the extra virgin olive oil. We don't want nothing sticking, man. So look, as you do that, you can start to work them down and get them down in the water. We want it to become ALDENTE. We're not cooking it all the way through. We're gonna let this go for about 8 minutes and let this pasta become tender and refortified with the water that's even got the flavorification. I'm gonna warn you right now, man, this dish is gonna have the flavorification through the max. Herbs, spices, and all that other stuff. The spicification, that's right. Flavorification, let's go, baby. Top on it, 8 minutes. Cut it off, man, give it a rinse. Let's make us some meat sauce. Cast iron, y'all know come on, man. So we're gonna start over about a tablespoon and a half of E.V.O.O extra virgin olive oil. For our meat sauce today, we're using a 90-10 lean ground beef, and then we have some Italian sausage. We don't want too much fat to be in this dish, man, and we don't want it to be overtaken with fat. So we're going with that lean meat. It's gonna become real beefy and meaty with this lean ground beef. We'll get that in and just start to break it up. As the sausage and the beef start to cook down, want to go ahead and add us some veggies in. About a cup of diced onion, Vidalia sweet onion, a half a cup of sweet bell pepper. This is optional, but we want that natural sweetening to be in here. Half a cup of finely shredded carrot, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. With all that sweet, we want just a little bit of heat. This is optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but we're gonna mince up 1 habanero pepper, just for the spicification, baby. 1 habanero going in. Give it a mix. You want this stuff to start to cook down. You want the veggies to become translucent. Everything start to break down and marry together. Let's season up our meat. Tablespoon of S.P.G, salt, pepper, and garlic. Tablespoon, you already know it. The magic dust, baby. Big SMOKEYS BBQ.com for your magic dust. Turn your dish all the way up. Coarse ground black pepper going in. That's about a teaspoon of black pepper. Teaspoon of sugar going in. Dried oregano going in. That's about a teaspoon of oregano. Give it a mix. Get in there and give it a mix. You gotta get this stuff time to cook down and everything to marry and come together. You don't wanna rush those flavors, man. Trust me. You see that water releasing, the fats releasing? That's just a lot of the fat that's coming and liquids coming out of the onions, and we put about a tablespoon and a half of E.V.O.O in there, and then you're getting a little extra fat out of the sausage. But all that's good. No need to drain this, because that fat is what we need to cook those veggies down and help this stuff break down and become real juicy and hit them with the flavorification, baby. Just to kick it up another notch, we going in with about a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Kick up that beef flavor a lot more. And if you don't eat meat, at this point, this will be the point you can substitute that beef, you can substitute that sausage, squash, zucchini, cabbage, whatever you want to go, wherever you want to go with it. Your favorite veggies. But this will be the time for you to substitute that and cook it down to the right consistency. You want to get it tender. Not all the way mushy vegetables, but if that's what you like, then, you know, be my guest. Go right ahead. You want to leave a little bit of the crispification if you're doing veggies, because you still have to bake it, you still have to cook it down. Medium to medium low heat. We're going to let it cook down for about 10 minutes. So while that's going down and doing this thing, let's go ahead and pull this pasta off. We're going to drain the pasta, lay it out, so we can get ready to make these layers for this delicioso. Lasagna, baby. Let's go. We got our lasagna noodles out. They al dente. We didn't cook them all the way through. They not mushy. They not overcooked. Just enough to where they become pliable. It's not overcooked, because it still have cooking to do in the baking process. So let's get that set to the side. Another thing I did to that pasta is that when I pulled it out that hot boiling water, we went ahead and rinsed it with cold water, stopped the cooking process. Take a look at the sausage and that lean beef. All the veggies that start to broke down and become real translucent now. Just about what we wanted. I mean, everything is separated. You can shake it apart. Not too much fat just pooling at the bottom of the skillet. All you got is flavorification there, baby. We got the veggies and the protein and the beef and the sausage cooked down. Secret ingredient. Don't nobody know about this but the gang. Check this out. Tomato bouillon. This is gonna kick it up. This is gonna give you that extra right flavorification, baby. 1 tablespoon. Before you get anything else in there, make sure you mix this well. Now, I know a lot of people gonna say, hey, you don't cook acidic tomato things in your cast iron. You do when you know what you're doing. Shots fired. Use your favorite. These are crushed tomatoes. All it's called for is crushed tomatoes. Come on now, this is JPC, gang. We going above and beyond. They're not sponsoring me, but they are delicious. 14-ounce can of fire roasted crushed tomatoes right in the pot. It's gonna give you that extra shebang bang, baby. 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Drip the sauce. 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste minus the lid. Now you want that tomato paste to cook out. You don't want it to be, you know, extra overbearing. Take control of your dish. Give it a good mix. Mix it up good. Real good. The good mix. Good. We're gonna let that cook down for about 2 or 3 minutes, gang. I want that tomato paste to cook out. But look, check this out. This is another key ingredient that the gang gonna use. California sun-dried tomatoes, all right? 2 or 3 of them out of here and chop them down. 1.5 tablespoons tomatoes. California sun-dried tomatoes. Give it a mix. It's starting to get that extra fun at the bottom of the skillet. At this point, we're gonna add in another teaspoon of sugar. This is a JPC staple once again. 1/4 cup of Alfredo sauce we got going in. Use your favorite Alfredo sauce or go check out my chicken Alfredo video and use that one. It's very delicious, trust me. We going in with some agua, H2O. H2O is gonna level everything out, break everything down. It's gonna pick up all the fun. That was about 3/4 cups of agua. H2O. We're gonna let this baby simmer, come up to a simmer. We want it to cook down for maybe about 10 minutes. We just want it to reduce in size and thicken up a little and get this gravy just right. Every good chef tastes his food. Perfect. No cap, JPC gang. That's perfect. We gotta make some ricotta cheese. Right now, right here, baby, we'll be right back on Jam Pack Cooking. Let's go. Ricotta cheese. Pound of ricotta cheese down here. Now, gang, check this out. We don't want no blend flavorification. This is nothing short of that. Tablespoon of garlic salt, a teaspoon of kosher salt. To balance out that salt, we're gonna add in 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Just 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Trust me, it's gonna work just fine. We got some fresh Italian parsley. A rough chop on this Italian parsley. Tablespoon of chopped Italian parsley going in. Dried oregano going in. 1/2 tablespoon of dried oregano. 1 egg. Teaspoon of magic dust. Ricotta cheese that you ain't seen before. Teaspoon of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. You give it a mix. The egg is gonna help it give it some body. It's gonna help it stick together like family. Come together like church folk. And I give to you the best ricotta cheese lasagna you will ever see. Trust me, delicioso. Done. Let's build the casserole. We got us a 1/2 pan here. This is what we building in today. Lightly grease the inside just so we won't have nothing sticking. Hot gravy, the meat sauce here. 1 layer down. Maybe that's about a cup of the meat sauce. You gotta make a bed. Don't overdo it, but just make sure you do it. Coming in with our al dente pasta. Overlap it just a little bit. The first layer down. The ricotta cheese. Spread it out. Make sure everybody gets some ricotta cheese. The ooey gooey. This is low moisture mozzarella cheese with a hint of the Philadelphia cream cheese in it just so it can melt and be ooey gooey. Coming down. Layer of that. Ooey gooey. You know the cheese is what's gonna pull it all together. Come back with another layer of the hot meat sauce. The gravy, flavorification. Yeah, I get everywhere, gang. That's it. Not too much, just enough. This is not basic. We're gonna freshly grade the Parmesan cheese. This is aged Parmesan cheese, so you know the depth of flavor is going through the roof. Give you that extra ooey gooey. Just like that, you repeat the steps. No more ricotta. We're gonna come right up top with the gravy. Then with the aged Parmesan cheese, this is what we coming up top with. Make sure you top it off with the ooey gooey, baby. Right over the top. Just a little parsley. Give it a little drop. Let it do its thing. Look, check this out. We finna cover this. We're gonna get it in the oven for about 40 to 50 minutes. All the cheese melt is gonna become BGBD. Bubbly, golden brown and delicious. Make sure you get some aluminum foil over the top. It's going in the oven for about 40 to 50 minutes. Halfway through, We're gonna pull it out. Let the cheese get the GBD. In the oven, 375, 40 to 50 minutes. Next time you see me, we finna plate it up. Let's go, baby. All right, look at that, baby. You got the crispification around the edges. Bubblies around the edges. It's got that ooey gooey going on. You could just cut into this right now and do what you want. But you got to let this rest. Give it 5 or 10 minutes. We finna cut into it and plate it up, baby. This part here around the edges, it's gonna be my favorite. Y'all ready for this? We supposed to wait 10 minutes, but we can't wait, man. Listen, wait your 10 minutes and the rest will be history. You're gonna be able to see them layers stacked up high, tall, right over the top. Some of that aged Parmesan cheese. You got the crispification on the edges, the creamification through there, and the flavorification, you know it's through the max. You know it's to the max. It's time to taste. Come here. Take a look at it. Let me break it down. If we would have waited another 10 to 5 minutes, let it cool all the way down, you would have had more definition on your layers, but we didn't do that. You got the ooey gooey, the crispification, muy delicioso, baby. This is one to try. This is another classic, another banger. As always, the recipe will be down in the description box. Make sure you go down in that comment section and let me know what you think of our lasagna. And I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell, because we always jamming and cooking right here with your boy Chef Ray, Mr. Money. Until next time, baby, peace and love.